fireworks. Those fireworks is what I like. It's what I spend an abundance amount of money on. Too much, if you ask me. But I guarantee you it's enough fireworks to... Have you ever been to a show with a magician? And they hold up a sheet and they're like, I'm going to make her disappear. And they step one step to the left and all of a sudden she's gone. Bet you I could do that with Ned. I just need to get a sheet. And someone dumb enough to hold it. Maybe Bonnie. Or Woof Woof Rufus.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
First they're here, and then they're not.
Shut the fuck up, Zip.
The disappearing man trick. Never knew I liked magic.
Yeah.
But God, am I a fan.
Yeah. I mean, it's not long enough, Sissy, is it?
Dude, Andy is probably having a blast. They're all trying not to break character with their laughter. Zip out here being the Joker.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, Zip.
Alright, Manius.
Talk to me. What's going on?
So, there was this fella named Sam Winters, right? He was a sheriff.
Yeah.
Is that what you
I know
wanted
him
to talk
well.
to you about?
Now, I wanted to talk to you about what you've done here today.
Oh, okay. What did I do today?
When you grabbed that poor fella, put a gun to his head, started threatening a lot of people.
Party?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a good fella.
he's a good fella.
Probably
Listen,
was.
Zip, what's going on? Why are you so angry? Talk to me.
Have you ever woke up on the wrong side of the bed?
Sure, but my side of the bed ain't threatening people's lives, pointing guns at people, and things like that. I know you don't want to hurt Marty. You ain't doing nothing here, right? I know you don't want to shoot me or any of these deputies here, right?
Honestly, it would have been heartbreaking if I shot you, Manius. Even in Thieves,
Okay.
when I was watching you guys, every deputy, including the shit behind you, guns drawn, looking over every corner. Not you. You didn't have a gun in your hand. It's because you know me. And you didn't fuck me like, Zoe did.
Yeah, but if I have to, I will use it, Zip. You know that.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to, but if I have to, I will.
I want to respect you if you didn't.
All right. So, today, right, when Greg did what he didn't realize what was going on. And I will apologize for him to you.
Hold on, Manius. Do you think I'm doing this because he shot me, or do you think I'm doing this about a principle? That lovely word that everyone throws around. And if it
Is
was
that a
for the
principle?
principle, what would be the
Right.
principle that he broke? Do you know? Can you answer me that?
What did he break?
Yes. Do you think it was because he shot at me?
I mean, that's what I'm guessing.
It's not. See,
What is it then?
the dumb fucks behind you, right? And by them, I mean every other deputy. They sit there and they're like, oh, we had to shoot you down. Or they talk to the criminals like, oh, you shouldn't have fucking shot. It was a warning shot. Blah, blah, all this shit. And then we try to do it to get their attention. And we get shot. But the problem is, not that we got shot. I deserve to get shot. Hell, if you only knew what I did beforehand, they definitely would have had every reason to shoot. But that's not the point, Manius. It's that they sit up on their fucking high horse and act like they're not the ones making mistakes too when someone shoots a warning shot. Hell, someone made a pop with their mouth, so I shot him. What did the deputy say? Well, actually, that wouldn't make sense. You know what? It's the accountability.
Okay. He didn't mean it though, Zip. He thought the situation was something it wasn't. Alright?
Right, even though he's been trying to, get me fucked since I kidnapped his little sister, older sister. Whichever one Zoe fucked over.
I don't know about any of that.
Oh,
okay.
So Zoe was in a relationship with this Bonnie Gray, Bonifer, dumb fucking name, I know. I like Bonnie better. Actually, let's just call her Bonnie. Anyways, they're in a relationship, right? And then Rufus comes around. And Rufus is a good little dog.
That
responds to his
not
commands.
anyone's fucking
So she
business.
just ignored Bonnie. And then Bonnie got drunk in Armadillo, and she confided in me. Someone that kidnapped her, someone that hunted down Zoe, that was trying to kill Zoe, torture her mentally, physically, all of it. But Bonnie turned to me. Because she knew I'd listen. She knew I was there to lend an ear, to help her through this rough time. Because, see, we both got fucked over by Zoe. So me and Bonnie get to talking. Bonnie explains all the things Zoe did to her. Real fucked up shit. And pretty much chose Rufus, which, just like Poe, disappeared. Wonder why? Zoe.
Alright, let me get your charges, Sir Zip.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot what rant I was on. You're welcome, Zoe. Brief little catch-up, Manius.
You got 53 days. You got 15 days time served. $128 fine. Do you know why? Do you want me to read it out to you? The exact charges.
Criminal threats, hostage taking, criminal threats, criminal threats, criminal threats.
Fleeing and eluding.
When did I flee and elude?
When you ran from us.
Did I run from you, or was I on the back of a horse?
Well, you ran from us from thieves, right?
I was running for my life. These deputies shoot first, ask later. Ask Gray. My life felt threatened. I didn't think he was going to put me in cuffs. I think he was trying to bring me in dead. You would run too, Manius?
We wouldn't do that.
If you had a psychopath like Gray and Winters following you.
Well, I was there. You knew I was there.
Someone holds a grudge over, a dumbass sheriff.
Shut your mouth.
You're going to have 38 days remaining, Zip. You're being here.
Okay. If you want, you go get some coffee. Sit down, I'll tell you all about the Zoe's life story. We'll start with Poe.
I don't need to know Zoe's life story. I like Zoe. It doesn't matter what she's done or whatever it is. I don't care.
There's a time I liked her too.
I haven't done anything.
You've done everything.
In your fucking head, maybe, and making this all up deluded.
I guarantee you are the reason why your brother fucking melted that gun. So in turn, Zoe, you're the fucking reason he's dead. Just as much as I am.
Really, you are?
Did you tell him to do it? Did you tell him to burn it, throw it in the fucking river, don't return it? Were you mad that he made the deal with me to save Bonnie's life? Because you already had Rufus, Bonnie could get fucking killed. Who gives a shit? You found someone to satisfy you at night, so you said fuck it.
Shut
Don't
up.
give Zip the satisfaction of having a gun. Right. I don't know who goes through more relationships, you or Abigail. Oh my god, I feel bad for that one.
None of that matters, Zip.
It does to her. Look at her. She looks like she's gonna fucking break. Show the crossing how weak she really is. Break, Zoe. Come in this cell and bash my fucking head in with that revolver. Do it. You know you fucking want to. I'm the reason your fucking brother's dead. I'm the reason you can't fucking walk outside of town without looking over your goddamn shoulder. The second
Knock
you
it off,
see me
Zip.
around. Fuck you. Who the fuck are
Knock
you?
it off. Sick of your fucking voice. And your
Aw.
bullshit.
Put a muzzle on me. Zoe probably has one for Rufus laying around. You gonna let her block you, Zoe? From get what you want? I'm right fucking here. No weapon.
You're not worth it, Zip. You are not worth it.
I'm sure you didn't feel that way a month ago. Did you go to Sam's funeral? Did someone make up his last words? Because, unfortunately, I might know them more than anyone else. You know, if I could translate past all the gurgling on his own fucking blood.
That note. You're not afraid of you. You will never.
I
you will
fucking doubt
never
that.
win.
Zoe.
You won't break us. You won't break me. But no matter how hard you fucking try, you won't.
That's where you're wrong. I can have people watch you from A to B every day and every hour of every minute. I can have eyes on you. The only reason why I haven't decapitated you is because this right here, me fucking with you, me slowly breaking that fucking mind of yours, will be a lot more satisfying when you actually do break, and then I take that fucking head off that body and I send it to Manny's
so
here.
Fucking sad. He was so sad.
We'll see.
I feel sorry for you.
Leave a note. Glad I still have your pity. You know what that is? Same thing I told Danny. This is fucking weak.
We're not weak.
Zoe, how quick are you on the draw? Do you think you can beat someone in a duel?
I don't know. I wouldn't throw away my life like that.
Yeah, Billy Blasters would probably bait you. So you would be throwing away your life. I'll think of something. I'll get you one day, Zoe. Maybe when I'm bored. Need something to occupy my time.
Yeah, if you live that long.
Maybe.
If your friends live that long. If your wife lives that long.
I don't think you understand how much violence my wife is stopping. If it wasn't for my wife, Marty's brains would be all over the four of you. In a fucking heartbeat. The second Gray didn't trade. You guys say you're here to protect and serve, but you won't sacrifice yourself to save an innocent, to save a civilian. See, if I had that dumb fucking thing you wear on your chest so proudly, and someone said, this civilian, this person that will do good, I'd trade me for a fucking heart in a heartbeat. Yeah, I might get tortured,
then-
I might get killed.
Then who's going to protect the next person after that?
Not you guys. There'll always be the Martys, the Zips, the Zoes. But if it was just once, just one person. But you're right, you probably deal with this a lot. I can't see everything all the time. I have a life to live. He could have been your fourth hostage for the day. I'd want him dead too. Just so I can clock out and have a cup of coffee.
You're crazy if you think that I ever think that.
I think a lot of things. I think a lot of things every day when I wake up. Try to silence them when I go to bed. That way I don't think of those things when I wake up, but it never works. Always, every day, same fucking thing comes through my head. Don't know if I'm gonna kill someone today. Don't know if I'm gonna give someone a chance. Don't know if I'm gonna give someone a second chance. Lionel Miles did so much shit to my outfit, and I had him. I was gonna do things to him, but we talked. I dropped him back off at his house unharmed, even gave him his stuff back. Wasn't robbed. That was a different person that day. You could do something to me today that I brush off. You could do it the next day and I fucking kill your family for it. Never know what you're gonna get. Thing is, neither do I. So when I got shot out, I got really upset. It's been a long day. Had to deal with a bunch of shit. Actually thinking about kicking 2 people out of my gang. Cleaning house. Doesn't matter, that's between me and them.
Rowan and Barton.
Someone
I
was
was
in
there.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I was there. He's upset they didn't break him out. They didn't break Andy out, I should say.
That's not at all what happened. At all. I tell my people not to break me out. Ever.
Yeah, but you didn't want Andy to go to Jessica, did you?
I didn't want Ollie.
Ollie, that's what it was. That's right. I was wanted the most out of all of you, too.
More times than once, I took my entire outfit's time in Cisco. Convinced them by saying you'll get me off the streets for this amount of time. This long. And it wasn't even permanently. They'd still be wanted for those days. It's just they're taking me in instead of them that day. I would never get upset at anyone for not breaking me out. We have a little code. Do you want milk? The reason why I'm telling you is everyone already knows it. But I've never asked for milk.
So what happened then?
What happened when?
What happened? Why you want to kick them out?
I don't think I'm a good leader. But I think Isaac, Andy, everyone else, I think they help. Others don't. I make jokes about this person's the leader of the Quil gang, that person. I wouldn't mind if any of them were. I fucking hate it. I hate the responsibility. I hate that I have to make choices that are gonna get my people fucking killed. I hate that my brother's involved in it, that my wife is, that my cousin is.
I don't understand why Andy is. Really like Andy.
Because she wants to die in my arms. And I hate that.
Surely that's not what you want for her. Or you.
There was a time where I was told she was dead. And I thought the people that killed her were going to kill me. I was tied to a tree. I was smoking a cigarette. And I told them to go and say this to this person, that to this person. I turned around and I closed my eyes and I heard a shot. But it went by my head. They cut the rope at the tree and they left, and I sat there looking over Manteca Falls for what felt like hours. It was minutes. I found a wild horse, and I went to Blackwater. I went to the stable and I grabbed my two most prized possessions, one that your brother ruined, and the other one, my rifle, Bloody Bill. I went to the edge of town where the medical office is. I got off my horse and I counted my bullets. I was going to shoot every single person I saw in Blackwater. Every doctor, every ranger, every deputy, every civilian. Every single person I saw was going to get a bullet. Until either I had more bullets in me than I had shot that day, or that I had run out. As I got off my horse and I count my bullets, make sure my rifle's clean, I start walking, revolver in hand, rifle in the other. I see Andy. I went to go kiss her goodbye. Let her know I was going to be joining her soon.
You have a safe ride out?
Doctor told me she was alive, but barely. Earlier that day is when I shot Abigail. A lot of things happened that day. But more than me shooting Abigail, more than thinking my wife was dead, more than all of those things, I, for the first time in my life, thought I was going to die. Every bank I did, every shootout with the Chenzos, every shootout I did with the Kettlemans, every shootout with the Quils, every shootout I had ever been in with the law, never felt that way. Even when I was being tortured, I thought I was gonna die. But I didn't feel the way that I felt tied to that tree, closing my eyes. Because I think for the first time I wasn't going to fight. I wanted to join Andy. I wanted to die with Andy. So if they shot me in the head, I want to fight to stay alive. I'd run full sprint towards that light everyone claims don't touch. I'd run faster than I ever ran in my life. Away or towards something. It was the first time that I'd given up on everything. That there was no fight in my chest, in my mind. Nothing. It was like a peace I'll never feel again. It's like when it's very windy and you're in a meadow, in a valley, and all you hear is the fucking wind, and all of a sudden it stops. And it's dead quiet. No noise. No nothing. That's the closest I can explain the feeling that I felt tied to that tree. If Andy dies, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know if I'd feel that peace again. I don't know if I'd go into Blackwater with every bullet I have. I don't know if I'd run towards the light if I went down. What I can tell you is I don't want her fighting by my side, but I'm not going to tell her no. Because I wouldn't listen. I'm not going to tell her what to do or force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. I can't. Even though so badly I have thought about ending it with her just so she'd be safe. But I don't want to hurt her in any way.
I actually agree with you. That is her choice to make, not yours.
Right.
It's crazy to look back on everything. How long we've known each other. Remember when you and Andy were in hiding, just being civilians together?
I know, and I asked you if I'd be able to protect her, and you said no.
Can you protect her now?
If I caught wind that someone wanted to hurt her, I could go kill. Or at least try to kill whoever's going after her. I don't have to wait for a tip to come in. I don't have to wait for approval. I don't have to ask a higher up.
No. No, you don't, that's true. But how much more danger is she in now?
You can't throw that at me. How much danger are your loved ones in, Zoe? Not just by me. Are your loved ones safer than mine?
No, probably not.
No.
But at
And
least
look at this. You're on one side of the cells, I'm on the other. You have freedom, I don't. But you're still worried about your loved ones. As will I. No matter what line we stand on or cross from. Either way, every single person in this life, whatever career they decide, whatever choices they make, whatever road they go down, they're going to be worried about their loved ones, and their loved ones aren't safe. I can own a farm, go out to get fucking chicken feed, and come back to a dead wife. Because people showed up No one's safe in this world. One of your deputies could be fucking killing her in a cell right now. Or one of my people could be killing one of your deputies to get her out of a cell. We don't know. We don't get to know. But we also don't get to keep our loved ones safe no matter what side of the cell you're on.
At least I'm risking mine for something good.
At least I'm risking mine for something bad. Your idea of good and bad, Zoe, it doesn't fucking affect me. I don't give a fuck about good and bad.
Let me ask you something, Zip. You're worried about your loved ones. We're worried about ours. So why do you go after other people's loved ones?
When I go and take a hostage at a bank?
It's anything.
Because that's
Right.
the world we live in.
Is it? It's part of the problem, Zip.
I didn't say I'm a good addition to this world, Manius. I'm not sitting here on some high horse trying to be the white fucking knight of the crossing. I know I'm a horrible person. I know I'm a bad man. I know I don't add safety to anybody. If I don't like them, they're better off dead. Because I don't just shoot somebody. I carve them. I take things. Whether it be their possession or their fucking limbs. I do put people's loved ones in danger. I just don't want to hear Zoe say that that's what I'm doing, because everyone does it. Every badge does it. We are both in a life where our loved ones are at risk, but it's not even us. Some fella could just hate fucking the color green and go after Rangers. And then it's Rangers' wives that are being hurt. Husbands. Fathers, mothers.
Right, but if you do something, right, we get you and put you in a cell. We don't go after anyone you care about and put them in a cell.
Right. Are you saying the cell is the difference? Taking away their
Doesn't matter
freedom?
what the end goal is, it's the same thing.
Because I have a cell too.
We
that
don't
I
go
put my
after
people in.
the people who like you care about. We don't go after the people who ain't done nothing.
No, but you use loved ones against people.
I don't believe that.
When I was with the Kettleman gang, a bunch of law chased us to Braithwaite Manor. It was me, Mills, Alice, Aurora, I think maybe Cheddar, or I know James was there, but I don't know who the sixth person was. He was either Cheddar or Pip. Law chase us, and then they all of a sudden disappear. 6 more law show up. Aurora and Kramer had a thing for a little bit, so Kramer's there to talk to Aurora. You know who Missy was? Or not
Yeah.
Missy, Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know her attachment to Mills? Brother and sister?
I don't know if I knew that. I don't think I did.
And then they bring Boyd,
Yeah.
who has
Boyd.
history with Jack because Boyd's father. Long before my time. All of a sudden, every single person we had in that house had someone they cared for, didn't want to shoot on the outside. Is that not the law using love to their advantage? Thinking that we weren't going to shoot? You know what I told Aurora? Don't worry. I'll shoot Kramer. You don't have to. We all agreed that Molly will be left walking. That we'll shoot every other deputy before getting to Molly, and then we'll let her pick up her deputies. Earlier that day, I actually met Molly. First time. She was debating on picking up the badge again. We all found her choice later that day when she came to Braithwaite. But that is the exact thing. That's the department using love and loved ones. Now, what they did, whoever made that call, whoever had those deputies specifically show up, didn't give a fuck. Because I know for a fact that most of them probably knew that we'd still shoot them down.
Well, maybe those deputies went there in the hopes that they could talk to the people they cared about to not have a violent outcome.
That was when I was wanted. And I had never been to Siska before. By the time they read us our charges, deputies didn't even know my name. It might have been the third or fourth gunfight I had with the Kettlemans. I was new to it all. It wasn't my first gunfight with law. Wouldn't be my last. Maybe they did send the deputies hoping that we wouldn't, but they knew how much time we were serving. They knew that only the marshals could decide that. And at that point, it was a long fucking time. My very first Siska sentence was 1,300 days. $1,300 days in a place I'd heard nightmares about. You really think we're willing to just go? That because they have the right combination on the other side that we're gonna unlock that door? There's caring for somebody, but there's also caring for the people to your left and right, and we were in that together, and they weren't in that house with us, Manius.
Yeah, but if I'm looking down the barrel of a gun at someone I care about, I ain't pulling the trigger. I ain't starting that if I don't have to.
But there's a difference. They could send as many loved ones as they want, but it comes down to the people that are on that side of the barrel with you. Me, Mills, Alice, Aurora, we are all on the one side of the barrel. Of course we're going to choose each other. We're fighting for fucking each other. We're not going to care about the people on the other side, no matter how much we care about them. There was a time, it's funny that you two are the ones in this fucking room right now, because there was a time if you two showed up to a fucking crime that I did, I would most likely not choose violence. I will most likely go in. A long fucking time ago, Manius, that would be the case. But I've tried turning myself in and I got shot down. I'm done with that bullshit. I truly did not know Zoe was going to shoot me in the back when I had my hands up walking to the sheriff's station. But I'll tell you one fucking thing, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Hell, she'd probably be under sheriff tomorrow.
You know I'd never do that.
I don't know,
You're
Zoe.
saying, you telling me someone shot you after you turned yourself in?
I was unarmed. I sent a fucking tip in that I was turning myself in Coulter. When I got there, I saw Willer and I gave him my guns. The only thing I had on me was a pack of cigarettes and a stew. Rabbit shows up with 10 fucking deputies. I said I'm finishing this cigarette in honor of Sam, and they shot me down in a fucking instant. That was when they were under sheriff. Guess what? What are they now? What's the magical phrase before Rabbit's name now? Because it ain't under sheriff.
You know what it is.
I do.
But that wasn't me. That wasn't money.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
The department rewards that behavior. And fucking let them. They got Zip Quil. I went away, I think, 1,800 days for that. 1,800 days of bliss. Why every day I was being tortured. God, what a world. And every fucking lawman wonders why we come out of that place more fucking angry and not reformed. I think you would be fucking stupid. Stupider than what people think I am if you believe that place is made to get us clean, to get us where we come out and we don't want to do these bad fucking things.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we believe about it.
Wouldn't you want a place where we don't come out more fucking angry than we went in? Does that sound logical to you?
I mean,
Maybe it's not for reform.
So if there's nothing you or I can do to change that.
Nope. There's not. So you'll do you and I'll do me. We'll have these talks on when there's cells that divide us. Because it's the only time that we'll have these talks and you're fucking truly safe, Zoe. I don't think you can ever do anything, Manny, is to make me not respect you. It blew my mind you were in Thieves Landing without a gun. Like every other deputy to your left and right. Because you were there to talk. You weren't there to kill. Maybe Zoe was there to talk too, but for every fucking right reason she was afraid. But don't sit here and lie to me. Don't sit here and lie to me that you're not afraid of me, Zoe, because I know it's fucking true. Don't lie to me and say you back what is on that fucking paper I brought. Because I know it's not fucking true and you know it's not true. I'm not doing this for you to fear me. But I know for a fact you do. I don't lie to either of you. I lie to pretty much every other fucking deputy. Every time I sent you a telegram that I was coming after you, I did what I said in those telegrams. Whether it be good lies or good truths or bad truths or truths you don't want to hear, I've always told you the truth.
Yeah, I know that.
Pay me the same fucking respect then. Hate me all you want, despise me, want me dead, pray for my death. But don't sit here and lie and say you're not fucking afraid, because I know you are. You might act like I'm not in your thoughts, but I do know for a fact that when you leave town, there's a sliver of your mind that thinks on me, and if I'm mad that day, and if I'm coming after you.
I just want you to stop.
I didn't know if it was you on that horse. Honestly, when they saw you two, I thought you were Jen. I didn't really get a good look. By the time I pulled out my binoculars, you were heading the other way. We give chase because someone said that might be a deputy. But there's a reason why you took off, because you knew it was me, didn't you? Did you know it was the Quil gang when you took off? Or did you just see 4 people outside the sheriff's station?
Yeah, honey. I didn't know you needed help.
I didn't. I didn't need help. I would never count on a lawman to help me.
Then why chase?
because you ran. Maybe I'm like a dog with a rabbit. The dog could see that rabbit just standing still and do nothing. Dog won't even move, won't even get up. Still lay watching that dog. Or watching that rabbit. But the second that rabbit moves, that dog is fucking on it.
Didn't shoot, you know.
I know. That's why I wanted Gray and not you. I didn't ask for you in Blackwater, did I?
What were you gonna do to him?
Talk. That's the fucking thing. Everyone thinks that when I take someone, it is guaranteed torture, guaranteed death. There was a good chance he did not leave with a fucking hair displaced from his body.
Right, so then why grab someone? Why not just talk to him?
Because I try that. But the second we show up, Manius, think about it how we assume that the paperwork would look, right? Zip, Quil and company chase us out of roads, then start shooting and saying things like, I can't wait to use my elephant rifle. Me and Deputy Winters, Senior Deputy Winters, shot to defend ourselves and got away. Now, put that into the paperwork and it looks like I just tried to, probably, more than likely, attempted murder on a LEO. So now we have 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 deputies coming after us. So if we go to Blackwater and it wasn't Zoe or Gray there, and it was Rabbit that may have just read the paperwork saying that we just tried to kill a deputy, we need to leverage. Don't fucking scoff. Don't act like this is not a fucking thing.
You didn't even get charges for that, Zip. I don't think
Yeah.
you did anyway.
But
All
how
you had
am
to
I
do-
supposed to know that? How am I supposed to fucking know that before
Because-
going up there?
Okay.
You think?
Because
Well
it's
then-
me, Zip.
But it's Gray.
How is Zoe and Gray meant to know that you weren't going after him to hurt him when you're chasing him and shooting in the air?
They don't. This whole fucking thing is because we don't know. None of us can assume. And none of us can read fucking minds. So we chase. They think we're going there to kill them. They shoot. We think that there's going to be a tip in that we're wanted for fucking trying to kill lawmen.
Right, but we got your tip. And we didn't charge it for it.
Not my tip. I don't send fucking tips unless it's to fuck with deputies.
You know what blows my mind, Zip? There can be one day I'll be talking with your family, Isaac,
of them don't
Prophet,
forget.
whoever else.
Some of them remember.
They're running, just doing cold deliveries. Say hello in the streets. To the next day, they're at the sheriff's office with a hostage, a gun to the head, pointing guns at me. How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know. Poor choices. Misunderstandings. %of my life is those things. I have very little good things in my life, Andy's being one of them. Having my brother by my side, my wife, people that share my last name, people that are hated for that last name. You know when Prophet joined the department, they told him to change his name?
Did they?
That they didn't want to Quil in the department because of what I've done.
I ain't heard that.
Because Prophet told me.
Your time's up, Zip.
Oh, it's been up for a little bit.
You want out or you want to keep talking? Or both?
I want to keep talking, but it's probably best if you keep me in the cell. It's up to you, though.
If you want to stay in the cell, you can stay in the cell.
You want a beer, Manius?
I like beer.
Whiskey?
I
Tequila?
like rum.
Well, you'll have a rum.
I don't drink while I'm on duty, Zip.
All right. Don't want to take after another sheriff.
Who's that?
I don't think I have to answer that. Are you actually asking me what sheriff fucking drinks
Talk
on
about
the job?
Malone.
Yeah. Can you do my paperwork so I can eat this stew? I feel like I can't eat this stew. I've just been holding it.
Really? Okay.
This local guard is like looking at me and I don't feel comfortable eating the way that he's looking at me. Creep. So you going off duty?
Maybe in a little while.
Where's my wife? How much time does she get?
Should be out by now. Yeah, she's out. You want me to let you out?
Yeah, I want to telegram my wife.
Telegram your wife. Come on.
Zoe,
Zip.
that knife was stolen from a man named Hugo, I believe. It is customized.
Okay.
You gonna escort me?
Where do you want to go?
Telegrams. It's not time. The fog. It's scary. Don't want to look
Sure.
over my shoulder.
I'll be right back, Zoe.
Where were you?
When?
I don't know. The past 6 months.
Had to go back home. Father was sick, he died.
Where's home?
Australia.
Sorry for your loss.
Appreciate it.
You care about him?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to lose a parent you care about.
I hope you never do, Zip.
I feel like the fact that I would care for them, whatever went, or whatever was between us that made me care for them when they died, I feel like I would rather have that than knowing that I won't care for my parents' death. I think things would have been a lot different. I wouldn't have looked for Jack Kettleman.
So what happened when you first got here? You looked for Jack Gettleman.
No, didn't even know who the fella was. Me and Ollie just got kicked out of every other place. We made enemies everywhere. Not like shooting or anything like that. It's just everywhere we went, they hated us. And we meet a fella that taught us how to make a few tonics. And we came out west to find them, and Jack stopped us. Stopped me and Ollie, said, hey, we'll make you tonics. Or if you make us tonics, bring him here. Gave me his telegram. I made the tonics. Telegrammed him. He said I could pay you $500 or...
If people didn't kick you out of wherever it was you were trying to go, if you didn't meet Jack Gettleman, if you didn't start robbing banks, where would you be?
I honestly don't know.
Think you'd be making tonics?
Maybe. I don't see me, the person that's capable of doing the things that I've done, able to just make tonics.
Oh, that's how the world works, isn't it? Things happen and you change accordingly. Sometimes if I see
Alright, it should
something
be
in you that I
better.
think maybe there's a chance for you to be a good fella, a good man.
I am, but not in
Used
the
to
way
say
that
it a
you want
lot.
me to be. I'm still that man.
I didn't see that today, Zip.
No, you didn't, because I was the one that got fucked over today, Manius. You saw who I am to people that don't wear that badge. That's who I am to other fucking criminals that threaten my family. You know, I killed one of my members' horse the other day because they almost hit my wife. Without a hesitation, I pulled out my revolver and I shot that horse in the head and killed it. I do whatever I can to protect the people that I love, the people that I care about. Not saying that I don't care about the people that ride for me, because I do. But there is a fucking pecking order, and when it comes to my wife, everyone is below it. The only two people that can even stand next to Andy is Isaac and Ollie.
I saw Isaac yesterday. Let's walk back so he doesn't fucking worry. I see good in him as well, but again, today I didn't.
It's because
You've changed a lot, Zip.
I have, you're right. Every visit to Siska, I change. Every loved one I lose, I change. For the first time, I lost a brother. Someone that I looked up to, which was James Kelly. And there was a fucking chance between me and you, Manius, and you can add this to the fucking paperwork, or you could fucking have a conversation with me without the badge. I might have to kill the person that he loved when he died. Because of other shit that fucking popped up. And it fucking sucks. I
Is that your
fucking hate
wife
it.
there? Right here.
It is.
Hello, handsome.
Alright.
I'm gonna finish this talk with Manius, and then we could go to
God,
bed,
this
okay?
one.
Oh, okay.
You could join me,
Yeah.
or you could go with the deputy. It's up to you.
Oh no, if you don't mind me coming with you, Manius, I'd love to. I'll be really quiet
Sure.
as well, I promise.
I don't mind.
I think it's just right here so that people don't have to
Yeah.
worry about him.
Yeah, right here's good.
I'm just gonna stand away from the horse that looks like it might kick me.
Yeah, that's my horse. It's a fucking asshole. Be careful.
Well, he's a beautiful asshole.
Didn't know that was a thing. Isaac is a good person. This world hasn't broke him quite like it's broken me.
Yeah. Listen, there's things like today I feel like you do without really thinking it through. Just try and stop and think. Right? How did it look? You know, things like that. Let's try and sort it out. Instead of doing what you did, acting on impulse and getting yourself into trouble and potentially hurting other people that you don't want to hurt.
He shot at my wife.
Yeah, he didn't know.
He did know. Gray cannot fucking stand me, Manius.
Oh, by the way, we've been invited to Christmas dinner at the Grays.
Well, sounds like he can stand you, Zip.
Yeah, we're not going to Christmas dinner at the Grays. We're choosing the Braithwaites, Andy. We're Braithwaites now. Or the Braithwaites are Quills after Isaac and Prophet marry into the family. And you haven't met Kevin yet.
Wait, they're marrying into the Braithwaite family.
Isaac's marrying Serafina and Prophet's marrying Auntie.
Annie, she seems real nice. I met her a couple times.
And that's up to... we would need a Quil to marry her. Maybe Ollie.
Oh, no.
What? You?
I think Manius is trying to tell you that he liked Annie.
No, I'm just saying I met her and she seems nice.
Yeah, wink.
You want to make
I've
her
got your back, don't you worry.
Manius. I mean, we can do a Quil Braithwaite Manius.
Unite the three families. Except I'm the only one left. So, it ain't much of a family.
Oh,
There was
you want to be
three
my brother?
families living under one roof. A deputy, rich folk, and filthy western outlaws. What could go wrong? What could go right? Who's to say? We can write a book about this.
I think you should write a book, Zip. If you make a book about that, I'd buy it.
I wrote a book, actually, about a sheriff. And this sheriff...
How many copies did you make?
I got arrested for moonshine, and a deputy threw my book away. And then I tried writing it again, and then Andy had it. And
I did?
think a local took it, yeah. Remember?
Really?
No.
No.
The Sheriff Chubb's book?
No.
Maybe it was Sawyer. I was 99% sure it was you.
Are you confusing me with your... I can't with you.
It was a long time ago. Blame Manius. He asked the fucking question.
No, I blame you for mixing me up with your ex.
Andy, is it more logical that you got robbed by a local or Sawyer?
Me.
There it is.
Oh. If you wrote a book, I'd buy it, Zip. Tell you that. Are we heading out, Zoe?
You don't have to. I'm just going to head back east.
We're probably going
I'll
to
come with you.
to be honest.
Alright. Stay out of trouble, Zip. Please.
You always say that, and I always say the same thing.
At least say you'll try.
I'm not going to lie to you. I respect you too much.
And you keep him out of trouble if you can.
Oh, I mean, I'll give it a best shot.
Alright. You'll have a good night.
Okay, I have to go find Murder since you guys rode up on me, and
No,
I had
you
to
don't,
tell him to
man.
get fucked.
Just hitched over there.
I need to go check on that
That's
that
not
case that
Murder.
just popped up.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
Murder's
I
just
know.
over there.
No,
Wait,
that's
is that not
Murder.
Oh fuck, I don't know whose horse I just. Someone told me that were murder.
We,
I think I accidentally borrowed a horse. Okay, never mind. I blame Gray. He told me it was murder. With a lot of.
Have a good night, deputies.
Oh, nah!
good night.
So, how was your time in a prison cell? Oh wait, how long did you get?
I don't know, 60 days or something like that.
Oh really? I only got 20.
Oh, really? I wonder
Right,
why.
yeah. It's because of my sparkling personality.
Dude,
And they
today's
really
stream
liked
title was
Me
so
ethics and
perfect.
philosophers. I would tell them all about the Atlanteans. You know, the people that turned into ants to live underwater.
You know, at one point I thought, you know, Andy's probably having a great time in her cell, laughing with the deputies. And I'm
That's
over
exactly
here
what happened.
making Zoe want to beat my fucking head in with a revolver.
Right. I were hoping you'd just run off and leave me.
And so I did. I was like, okay,
Good,
she'd be
good.
mad if I turned myself in to be
I
with
would
her.
be
Because
so
I saw you
fucking
leaving
angry with you.
thieves. So I leave,
This-
get on my horse, head out west. I even take Manteca Falls. Like, I take out of the
Right.
way area.
Put it this way, did they give you back your weapons?
No.
Yeah, they gave me back mine and put pretty tags on it saying return to Andy Gotti.
I did say that the knife was used to kill Zoe's brother to Zoe.
Why do you antagonize her? Also, is this really a wise place to stay if we're being hunted by Kellys?
What?
Is this a wise place to stay if we're being hunted by the Kellys?
They don't fucking live here anymore.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, they live in the doctor's office because the bastards shoot them down every fucking day. Go find a medical tent. You'll run into a fucking... And they're not called the
Oh.
Kelly Gang.
I don't know, do I? The Tozy gang.
Right. You know what? You're probably... You know what? Get off.
I'm not... Okay.
I'm going to a camp that I used to sleep in with Jack. Me and Jack would get candles.
I didn't know that you used to date Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I thought you said he were like your dad. Isn't that a little bit weird?
Nope. It was a dinner thing. We would come here, get some candles, lay by the fire. I'd take off my socks, my shoes. Just stare at the stars.
Why? What?
Nothing. It was a joke, Andy.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, we've got an invite to... Well, I say wait. I think I've got an invite to Christmas dinner at the Greys.
By Gray.
Right, yeah. I also got invited to Thanksgiving dinner too.
You know what?
What?
Isn't Christmas God's Day?
Isn't Christmas what day?
God's Day? Like it's the day he
No.
killed Jesus or something?
No, it's when Satan comes and brings us presents.
I know, but I think it was because God hates happiness. So Satan decided to bring children happiness, right? So what
Okay.
if we burn down the Gray's house during Christmas? Oh my god, I did a full... It's over here. Don't worry.
But I'm going round there for Christmas dinner. Apparently
No,
they
you're
have
not.
bacon rice. I've never
You're-
had bacon rice before.
And you're choosing the Grays
I don't
over
know
your
why
husband?
they have... No, I'm not choosing the Greys over my husband.
We're not going to the Grays for Christmas dinner.
No, you're going to Braithwaite's. I'm going to Greys, and I'm infiltrating.
No, we're having a Quil Christmas. A Quilsmas. Quil
Quilsmas?
Christmas. Yeah, we're having a Quil Christmas.
Chris Quill?
No, just Quil Christmas.
I'm pretty sure we've been here before, and I've watched you throw someone down there.
Maybe. They got rid of the bed and put a fucking... Who stole the bed?
You know, we could go to Tumbleweed and I go get us a room.
No, I don't want to go to Tumbleweed. I'm tired.
Okay. So, we're not doing Christmas with the Greys. It's alright, I'll just do Thanksgiving with them.
No, we're having a Quil's Thanksgiving.
Right, but how else am I meant to give Grey his Christmas/Thanksgiving present?
Andy,
Which, by the way,
oh, you
is
do
going
have
to be
your
a
gun.
dead body. Yeah, I
No,
do
it's
have,
going
I
to be
told
a
you.
bullet.
They gave me all my stuff back. Literally, everything. I got it all back with a nice little tag.
Wow, you got tall. All right, good night. Love you.
In fact, one of them says do not return, but they returned it.
Which one?
McCleaver.
Oh my god. All right,
But
good
the
night.
rest all say return. Oh, right. Love you.
Love you too.
Also, I don't want to go to school. Why do I have to go to school?
It's an etiquette school.
I don't need etiquette.
Listen,
Listen, I'm already charming enough. Thank you very much.
it's not that.
As
It's
evidenced by my lack of very long times in prison cells.
Adelaide will probably be there.
I don't know who that are.
Adelaide.
Are you sending me to etiquette school so I can murder someone?
Kinda.
Because I will murder Adelaide.
We'll talk about it. But you are there to work, not go to school.
Okay, you're paying me.
Yes, with love and kisses.
No.
Yes.
Cold hard cash and diamonds, I hope.
No.
Not the one that you still haven't shut out, by the way.
Oh my god. Good night. Love you.
I love you too. I'm taking this one. No, ow. No, you're meant to stay with me.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, perfect pillow.
perfect.
I am so comfortable over here, way more than you are. You
Probably.
look like someone would celebrate that way. And
Shut up.
okay, love you.
I love you too.
Why can't I type Q? What? Okay. I can't quit. Can I type quit? Okay. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure Moogie is passing the fuck out too. So we are going to raid. Is she ending stream? Okay, guys, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow, but I don't know what time I started stream, but maybe around this time. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Love ya. Y'all are fucking awesome. Oh, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, good night, guys.